Hey guys, this is Fried Chicken. Come along for the ride today as I play with explosives, in particularly grenades. In the past, grenades were kind of a hit or miss. They would either work very well or they really wouldn't work at all. Beforehand, these things would actually spawn right back in your hand and it would blow up you and your teammates just because you don't realize you have a live grenade in your hand about to blow up. Fear not though, the grenades work very well in this current build of the game, 4.0.2. In my opinion, I use grenades all the time during bunker missions, during logistics depot missions, and I have a lot of fun throwing them, either overhand or underhand. They usually almost always connect. But there is one small caveat. Sometimes when you throw a grenade, the explosion does 0 damage to the enemies, they won't go flying, they won't go ragdolling, and a clear indication for that is when you throw a grenade and it goes boom, but you don't hear a boom. That is a clear indication that the grenade did not work properly, and currently that is a bug that I am facing whenever I play with grenades every once in a while. It's not an every time thing, but it does happen every once in a while. Maybe out of 1 out of every 10 grenades, this happens to me. But let's talk about the good stuff, the boom booms. So whenever I use these grenades in a bunker mission or if I'm doing a logistics mission and I'm sure I'm clear that there's no friendly NPCs in the area, so I don't be catching no crime stats because nobody wants that, they work phenomenal. Let me tell you what, if you're trying to do some crowd control or send some enemies flying off a platform, use some grenades. And I've been having some fun playing lately and just enjoying the grenade gameplay, where I decided to run into a logistics depot and just start tossing them in third person mode and just having a good time. Right now, like I said again, they are sitting at a very good place, but I wish the damage output of these grenades were a little bit higher, just because you can throw a grenade right at some enemy's feet, they go flying and they will get right back up, and if you try doing it to yourself, just experimenting by dropping the grenade at your feet, guess what? You will die versus the NPC. At least it's always fun to watch them go ragdoll flying whenever you throw a grenade at their feet though. It's always entertaining for me to go see them flying and hearing them scream. So that's one thing you guys can always look forward to when you toss a grenade at the NPCs. Keep in mind again, it will not always kill them. This is one reason why I don't like using grenade launchers, because you can put a grenade launcher shot right into an NPC's chest and it will not down them at all. They will get right back up, look at you, and laugh and smile, be like, bitch, is that it? Shoot. Not with grenades though. Also, I'm actually really pleased with the grenade gameplay that CRAS has added to the game. Beforehand, you'd throw a grenade at NPCs and they would just kind of just stand there and just look at it. They kind of still do, but they are so much more reactive towards nades now. They will scream out grenade, they will get scared, and they will flee and run away from where the grenade is being thrown to. Also, in some instances, I've had NPCs throw grenades at me, which is a little scary by itself. So you really got to keep your head on a swivel out there. Depending on what type of helmet you're wearing, you can actually see the grenade being thrown at you because a little weird red icon hovers over the grenade, pretty much indicating where it is at, so you have a chance to flee and run away. And luckily the NPCs do not cook the grenades, because that would be very fatal if they were cooking the grenades and they would toss them at you and by the time it reaches you it would blow up, which is ridiculous. And that's pretty much it. Please tell me down below in the comments if you guys who do FPS combat actually use grenades in your combat. I absolutely love grenades in the game currently right now because they actually work. They're not as buggy as they used to be. They kind of just flow out of my hand and blow up at the enemy that I threw them at, and I have no complaints to that. So yeah, tell me down in the comments what you guys think about grenade gameplay, if you guys are enjoying it, or if you guys are absolutely furious, mad at it, ready to go with pitchforks to CIG to tell them to fix it, or all of that bullshit. But it is your boy Fried Chicken here. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Your boy out.